Hello, everybody. It is the Saito tournament. Let me zoom out. Organised by the amazing Duke. I am USSR. I'm playing Adithya. I've got Decol, and I'm the Reds, which is a lovely start, amongst other things. We're going to open a 4-4-1 in Austria because I've got independent Reds. Boom. And we'll let Adithya go, and I'm just going to plug my hand into the tracker on a separate tab. We've got NORAD, we got US Japan, independent Reds, captured Nazi, Decol, Suez, 5-year plan, and special relationship. Might hold, if possible, a 5-year plan to next turn. That's handy. 4-4-2. With defectors not around, I think we go captured Nazi rather than Suez, as we also don't have particularly vested interest in cooing Italy straight off. We've only got US Japan as a 4-op card. Yeah, our coup options are rather sad and limited, aren't they? So captured Nazi. Ooh, I'm in beginner mode. Let me change that. Yeah, newish laptop. Well, at least old laptop with a new hard drive in. So everything resets. Let's get the log up as well. And US are going containment, so they want big ops, big money. No whammies. So I think we'll use Suez to coup Iran first. It means we then can't clear Israel out, but I'm a bit loath to coup with NORAD just like that. So let's go with a Suez coup on Iran. Well, that's as good as it gets. We'll see how their counter coup is. Open a nice big panache here. Cheers to that coup. Triggering Comicom. So we want to avoid the independent red lands. We'll go 2 in Finland. Good result for us. Clears out Iran rather than give them any influence. Don't want to take a chance. Sort of options. We could 4-op coup Israel, but we need to roll a 5. I think we'll probably just use independent reds to 2-op coup Panama. Get DEFCON down. Alas. One more pip would have done it, but I wasn't using NORAD. Okay, so now we are into the influence spreading phase of the game. So this is where Decol comes into its own. Oh, and they've got CIA bonus. Malaysia and France, both good. We go Decol. 1 in Thailand, 1 in Angola, 1 in Algeria, 1 in Nigeria. They can't take France and Thailand. So let's see how they react. I bet they're glad they're containmented now at least, because 1-op there would have been disastrous for them. Didn't open Marshall Plan in the headline. Interesting. Chose Thailand. Also interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to give them Asia. Let's see if this turned out to be a big error. Oh, they had Europe scoring. What a bizarre choice. Okay, so now I guess we... Ooh, this is tricky. I think I do want to trigger NORAD. They've clearly not got Asia scoring. Okay, with CIA gone, I'm going to use the China card here. Take South Korea. And move into Afghanistan to take Pakistan. I'm not delighted about that. But I also think that gives me the best chance to leverage Asia. We get Fidel. Moving to Laos. Start moving towards India. Moving around a few options. That's always good. Okay, so we are going to use NORAD. Not happy about it. Going to do it. I'm going to go Iran and we'll put another one in Saudi. Not sure that's best either. But hopefully that'll stop the US racing away in Asia. We've already got a foothold in Africa. Looking for D-Style to really make the difference here. Indo-Pakistani War. Well, I'm glad I didn't play in there. So Burma plus... wants those sweet, sweet NORAD ops. With South Korea and France, that's not shabby, unfortunately. Smart thinking. So I think we go Korean War here. Or NASA. NASA's the choice, right? Yeah, I think NASA and then duck and cover to overprotect South Korea and France gives away 3 VP. Which is not as good as... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, Eventing NORAD turned out to be a mistake, eh? No, I think we want NASA. We're going to get purged? Oh, Olympic Games. Interesting. Ah, if only I'd headline duck and cover. Okay. Ooh, I think we have to protect France and South Korea. I'm not happy doing it, but I'll get my mill-ops later on. 1, 2, 3. I can get my mill-ops through Korean War. And I can now press for influence for domination in the Middle East. I want to get that off relatively quickly. And if they jam Korea, I can take India. They can't do both. Goes France, obviously looking for Truman to come through in the clutch. Oh, NTB, very nice. Three in India. One in Algeria, fine. Okay, so we use Eastern European unrest to overprotect our Asian battlegrounds. And now we want to use some ops to get ahead in the Middle East. Ah, boo! Okay, so we're going to event Korean War, which misses, but we get our mill-ops. We'll space special relationship. The alternative is I suppose we want to try and move along in space, so it's better than using it to tap the UK. Although if we tap the UK, we can then get to Canada, eh? So there's an advantage. Spacing a 3-up card suggests they're holding blockade. We will tap the UK. One, two, three, four, five. So we're unlikely to dominate. Oh, I had Asia scoring as well. Oof. Talk about holding the scoring cards. No purge yet, eh? Okay, well, spaced effectors. Move ahead. And without the China card, we're going to use 5-year plan to ditch Romanian abdication and snag us an extra operations point. Truman's gone. So tap Canada, get Dom in Middle East. France is covered if they refill it. And has 4 ops. Bloody hell. Rich as Croesus. All of the 4-op cards apart from US Japan, and of course I gave up Japan to use that. So what do I expect here? One in Canada and a couple in France. Canada, Pakistan, and Algeria. Pakistan to flip with the China card. That's sensible. Really like Indo-Pakistani war back in the reshuffle now. Okay. Not a bad reshuffle. We didn't get D-style, sadly. So they got Arab Israel, Warsaw, D-style, Cambridge 5, and Blockade. Arab Israeli, Warsaw, D-style, Cambridge 5, and Blockade. No, we got Arab Israel. They got UN intervention. Warsaw, D-style, Cambridge 5, and Blockade. So, Purge here is really nice. When we're not defected. Oh, overprotected Canada. Whew. Real nice. I guess headlining Duck and Cover's best again. Man, inventing NORAD was a real mistake. But I've got Arab-Israeli war for Milops, and I can cover Pakistan against the China card and play for European domination with Red Scare Purge. Yeah, let's go Duck and Cover. And if they headline Olympic Games again, we've won. Maybe I get a second bite of the cherry, and this time we'll be defected. Yeah, you can't write this stuff. What do we like? I guess the problem is... we want to try and snag Europe domination and Middle East domination. All right, how about this? De Gaulle for ops. 2 in Libya. 1 in Zaire. They're going to get a coup off, and then they can use a NORAD op, but we can repair it and move for domination in Europe. Probably not best. Trying to flip Pakistan. All right, we'll take the bait. If they've got Asia scoring, we've now got 10 points to cover it. Man, that NORAD play really led me down a dark road, didn't it? Five-year plan. Going for the coup or going for Greece? Greece. Okay. So we take Middle East scoring. So they've got Warsaw, D-Style, Cambridge 5, Blockade, and UN Intervention. Here's Blockade to ditch D-Style. Bit of a weird early war as it goes. You're going to coup? Cooing probably the best option here. Yeah, and gets one off. You going France? Yeah. Okay, so we use Vietnam revolts to overprotect France. We want to use Europe scoring as late as possible because if they do use Warsaw Pact, we have a chance to take Finland and press on. Okay, well, we know that he's not got a scoring card. Jamming Afghanistan doesn't matter a great deal at this point, I think, so we'll event Arab-Israeli war to get our Milops. We roll a 0. Always fun to roll a 0 on a d6. Okay, so Asia's a complete disaster. Unless they forget to overprotect Pakistan. UN intervention in Algeria. AR6, we play Europe scoring for a single VP. And are you spacing Warsaw Pact? Or are you using it? Okay, well, we'll count them up. Will they remember to overprotect Pakistan? They do. Very smart. And the old DEFCON op in France. So let's hope for Quagmire in mid-war. Spare my blushes. Oh well, we get some DEFCON droppers anyway, so that's nice. The China card's a kick in the teeth, but such is life. Hunter is definitely the play. Got Lone Gunman as well, nice. Hiding behind the tracker. Hunter, Lone Gunman, Cuban Missile Crisis, CIA. Ooh, well, good thing we dropped DEFCON. Big money, please. Big money. So, Asia is completely stuffed, right? So let's just plug in the rest of my hand first. Southeast Asia scoring is not great for us. There's no fancy trick we can do a Cuban Missile Crisis and CIA because they've got 2 in West Germany. So, we will repair Poland. Move into... actually, we'll overprotect Venezuela so we don't get Voice of America. Oh, Puppet Gov. Lovely, lovely. Our foray into South America went well for all of a few moments. Okay. We can live with that for now. What we're going to do is we're going to event Indo-Pakistani War on Pakistan. Oh, and it's good. It's so good. That was a 1 in 3 gambit, but we'll take it. Southeast Asia is going to cost us. And we need to space Formosa, because that is a way of them getting 4 battlegrounds. Overprotect Panama against Panama Canal returned. We've still got quite a bit of work to do here. AFP. Filling up Brazil and Algae. Okay. We've got time to space. Man, it's going alright. Still plenty of time for it all to come unravelled in those mid-war regions. We need to watch out for being realigned out of Angola. We need Brezhnev next turn, really, to be able to space CIA. That's kind of the dream. Triggering Suez. That's a bonus for us. Definitely France. 1 from the UK, 1 from Israel, I reckon. That's generous. Let's see what they plan to do with those riches. Okay, going for the big rear lines there. Not sure there's anything we can do about that. We're going to give them Southeast Asia scoring before it gets any worse there. Event and repair Panama Canal. Event Willy Brand. Drop Lone Gunman for an op. We should be able to get back into Angola if we can coup Zaire next turn and play into Angola. That way. Ooh. So much for getting ahead in space. Glad we got to the 2-0 square first now. So... we'll do the boring stuff first to save our clean ops for the end of the turn. So next is Lone Gunman, then last is CIA. Last is CIA, last is Willy. Playing CIA would be really stupid. Liberation Theology into Mexico and Central America scoring would be a true delight right about now. Summit for 1 op, that looks like a cheeky rear line. Yep. One op for Lone Gunman. I'm going to put it in Israel. We have a shot if we take Israel and dodge Sadat at control in the Middle East, which is never a bad thing. And I can't think what else to do with the op. Now Africa's dominated, which is bad. Truman's still in the deck, so we do need to watch out for any interesting Europe-breaking shenanigans. But Eventing Willie's good for a VP, and we've got the 2 VP Millop swing, so we can get up to 11 at the end of the turn, barring some negative scorers. Ooh, that's a lot of ops. Jammin' Poland. Now that unfortunately does mean we need to give up the China card. Because if they have Truman Doctrine, we are in a disastrous space. That's tragic. But it does mean that they're not developing unscored regions. They had Truman. It was Earth all along. Okay. Liberation Theology and Central America scoring, please. Almost. Almost. Central America scoring, Willy Brandt, Sadat U2. Man, really want Brezhnev Doctrine now. 71 op cards. And Kitchen Debates, great. OG. Marshall. Lads. Alright, so up 1, down 3, that's 4. Up 3, 1, up 1, 0, 0. So Kitchen Debates is currently even. If we coup, Venezuela and Panama can get tapped. Blech. Man, I wish I hadn't used NORAD in turn 1. What a numpty. I think I like Willy for a VP. Yeah. Getting put in the bear trap is worst here because they get a coup and a NORAD point. And there it is. Well done, them. Lads. We're out. But they get the coup. And they get the NORAD point. Are they going to go Venezuela or Nigeria for control? At least they are only using special relationship. And they roll massively. Okay. So we're going to use U2 incident. And cover Cuba. We really want them to not put into Mexico. And if they don't even coup Nicaragua or Haiti, we are really loving it. Boo! We'll still score Central America. It's not going to get any better for us. Well. We were doing alright for a minute there. I mean, we're still at -4, which is good, but Africa's a disaster zone. Alright, so Kitchen Debates, they're up 1 there, down 1 there, even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 5, down 3, 2. Alright, I need to count it properly now. I want to make sure I can actually use Kitchen Debates without looking like an idiot. Asia were even. I'm up 3 in the Middle East and 2 in East Europe. So up 5 in the early war. Nets to 0. Nets to 0. So Kitchen Debates is safe to play. In which case, let's start to run up areas where OPEC might come in. So just drip drop OPEC. Marshall Plan is relatively playable now that we've got some presence building in a lot of Europe regions. Man, Africa really stung us. And South America still to come, so I've got to do something about that. But Allende plus a coup in Argentina would be a nice start there. Definitely want ABM treaty in the headline. Or at least Quagmire to correct all of my blushes. NORAD has done so much work this game. But that's on me. Ooh, I'm going to have to event Sadat. Blair. Ah, Portuguese Empire just to realign. Oh, goes Israel. Well, now it's strongly tempting to... I don't know, I suppose Marshall Plan is not good. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to space Marshall Plan. Well, that does mean that while we're headline peaking right now, they have a chance to headline peak anyway soon, and we can't space 2 op cards. Ah, that's good. Event and repair Sadat. Olympic Games to finish. If they grain sale us, we're dead. But they should have done that in the headline. Nixon. Okay, so with Middle East scoring gone, we overprotect Venezuela and take Iraq for our OPEC point instead. OPEC's worth 4 at the moment, which is fine. I'll take that. Oh, got no Milops this turn. Oh, so we're going to be down to 2. Woo! Board is not good. Triggers Lipthy. Nice. I'll take influence in Mexico every time. And goes Uruguay. Wants domination. So now I guess we're going Brazil for parity. ABM or Quagmire, please. Neither. Dang and Blast. And nothing that can give us domination in Asia, just for good measure. At least we're headline peaking. So we can do nuclear subs and CIA at the end of the turn. So many blue cards. So, drop Asia in the headline before using Shuttle Dip. Use a MIT before the turn 7 reshuffle. At least if we use Asia scoring, we can then coup Brazil with Shuttle Dip. So I think that's our gambit. I'm sure they'll have ABM. Thinking about that headline. Maybe they've got a fistful of red cards, since most stars are blue. South America scoring in the headline. Nothing we can do about that. So Asia scoring is our reply. I guess we want to coup Mexico in the long run, don't we? That's where the highest margin is. Lovely. So we're spacing Camp David. We're spacing Yasuri. Zoom out a little more. There we go. I hate zoom out too much because obviously when you're dragging around the map, you have a chance of clicking in the wrong spaces. That's just me. Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere crucial, thankfully, for the NORAD influence, although I've really made a mess of myself there. So yeah, the imperative for late war, I guess, is to try and score our regions, which is just about everywhere except Africa. Africa's a freaking disaster. Colonial rear guards. Well, we've got a response for that. But first, we're going to space Yasuri. Roscosmos, you were doing so well up till now. So well indeed. But now you let me down. Camp David 2 into Saudi to maintain domination. But not domination because shuttle diplomacy. If they play into Jordan and Israel, it's 5-4. We need to play into Gulf states. They get OPEC away, no more headline peaking. So we'll use a MIT first. We will bury you, Muslim Rev, Brezhnev, Che, Quagmire, Cult Rev are in the deck. I don't want to see Quagmire go, really. Or Brezhnev, really. Oh no, we're going to ditch CIA on nuclear subs, so it's much of a muchness. Ah. The heart bleeds. But what a bed I made for myself. NORAD has done work. Oh well, it's made it a fun competitive game. Oh. I get to go for Uruguay, right? And Botswana. Uruguay first? And I roll a 1, so there goes the end of my turn. What a spectacular waste of time. Ah. He's absolutely right. Doesn't say I cooed in Uruguay. Just says coup. Shocking. Shocking. They need to remember to coup to get Millops by the end of the turn. Let's see if they remember. Chile, fine. West Germany, repair, also acceptable. I think I want to... I can't decall AL7, that's the problem, can I? So 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to have to hold Camp David. Let's start with South African unrest. Because then I can follow it up with decall. Then nuclear subs. Then CIA. I'm going to pop a sneaky 1 decall in Thailand, so if I get the China card back, I might be able to flip Thailand. They may not notice while they get bogged down in Africa chicanery. And of course, if their AR6 or 7 coups on Angola rather than Venezuela, I'm relatively content with that, given how bad Africa is. Ooh. That's good for me, because they're now out of Jordan. So 3 into Egypt, 1 into South Africa. Odd choice. If you're going to put 3 straight back in, you're basically playing a 1-op card, right? Redistributing your Jordan op to South Africa, Chile. Overprotecting Chile. Oh, they must have Allende. Okay. So we event decall. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Four big fat ops. We've only had US-Japan, right? I'm not being greedy, but the ops imbalance has been pretty impressive. Is it stats? Yeah, US has had 9 more ops, and we've now had an equal number of scoring cards. Boo 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 boo. Fine, can't argue all that stuff. So next on the agenda is, I guess, taking Jordan to assure domination even with shuttle dip in play. And then CIA to finish. So I expect to see a coup on Angola. And then we need to overprotect Venezuela. But it's the best way to ditch CIA before the reshuffle. Ooh. Gonna go for Venezuela. Ooh, wince. It's good, but it's not the right one. So we'll pop 1 in Venezuela. Give them a coup. Or give them an op in Venezuela, which they then coup. But either way, maybe they'll coup Angola. Oh, man. Grain sales is still in the deck. And VOA. Ugh! Oh well. Can't coup both of those, can ya? But the NORAD op will do the job. Cult Rev, giving us the China card back, giving us a VP. So you're just going to clean 2 in Venezuela, 1 in Angola? Yeah. So... Oh. Cooing Panama. Okay. So the world is split in half. Europe, Middle East, and Central America mine. Africa and South America his. Asia neutral. This is alright. What is most profitable is the question. So, NATO, VOA, they're going to grain sales me probably. Oh, they've got ABM as well. And bloody Brezhnev. So I think they've got Ask Not, Grain Sales, OAS, ABM, How I Learned, Brezhnev, Romanian Abdication, and INDE. We got UN Intervention and Marshall Plan back in the reshuffle. And 5-year plan with nothing to 5-year. So I think we want brush war. And we're likely to be grain sales, even though that means they don't get their NORAD. Yep. So I guess it's either Zaire at 2/3, because then we can also take Angola, which means we can have a run at Africa, and then we just need to deal with Venezuela and Panama. Yeah, we'll go Zaire. And we failed anyway, so all of that talk was for nothing. Oh, grain sales 5-year plan. Are you now going to invent 5-year plan and take another? No. Gonna coup somewhere? No. Alright, we're gonna use arms race and respond to their play, I think. I think I'm behind here, but with ABM as well, they're gonna get so much NORAD value. It's silly. And they're not even asked notting. Okay. In a bad way. In a lot of places. I think we have to UN intervention Voice of America here. But we can first space Eastern European unrest. Come on, Roscosmos, I need those points. Man. 2 cracks at the 3VP square, both missing. They've got nothing they want to space, mind. So we'll get another turn. But yeah, this is now going to come down to scoring card timing in late war. If I get Middle East scoring, OPEC, Central America scoring, Europe scoring, and War Games, I probably have the win. If Africa and South America scoring drop, the game is over. The fact they're thinking this long means they got salt after the reshuffle. Can he do a lot with that? Okay. You are never going to win. I think they must just be setting up to tear down this wall in late war. Yeah, and Austria. Defectors. Nice to know I can headline with impunity. So there's that. But we can go Marshall Plan, event after ops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Not gonna win an ops war in Europe. Well, tell a lie. They might still be able to crack on with it. But we can UN intervention voice America into Bulgaria. And then finish up there. Romanian application, I think, is in their hand. So they're kind of lumped with that. Yeah, as expected. So event and repair Allende. So we UN intervention, Voice of America. And we'll put 2 in there. So we need to watch out for Solidarity. And tear down this wall. But tear down this wall is at 0. Czechoslovakia and West Germany against Poland and Austria. Oh man. Really want Quagmire in late war. Ah man. Truly shat the bed playing NORAD. But it's been fun since. And astonishingly, the score tracker is still in the red. If they don't have Europe scoring after all the investing of ops in there, that would come as something as a surprise. But I make their hand to be ABM, Brezhnev, How I Learned OAS in Romanian Abdication. Oh, using OAS to coup Haiti. Intriguing. So we put one into repair Jordan, and we'll put one in Guatemala. So if they're sassy, they could be going for the incredible How I Learned AR7 DEFCON 5 ABM Treaty massive realign on Europe. In the end, they haven't, because they're playing it now. Yeah, I'm playing the China card, and I'm cooing with it, in fact, because I want Cuba to stay safe. Oh, come on. Another one coup, yeah. Goody goody. Yep, back-to-back ones, just at a time when I needed it. The opposite disparity is getting better and better. Ooh, boy. Oh. Well, that's lucky for me. They went for the realigns in Cuba with no advantage. Okay, so scoring card timing is crucial. Give me Middle East, give me Europe, give me Central America, give me War Games, gimme, gimme, gimme. Otherwise, I have definitely lost the game. Central America scoring, that's a start. The Reformer, also good. Liberation Theology, fantastic. Reformer, Formosa, Aldrich, Cal, Purge, Libthy, Yasuri. One small step. Central America. So, Liberation Theology followed by a big old dirty coup on Panama. Spacing Cal. And trying to event the Reformer well ahead. What do you got? Turn down this wall? Chernobyl? Europe scoring? Fantastic. Wonder if they miscounted. That's great for me. Yeah, I'm just having a big old juicy coup of Panama. Great. Yeah, if we can bag 9 VP for Central America, that offsets South or Central America. And then if we can snag War Games next turn. So as long as they're not holding them, we did fade the scoring cards we wanted to fade. Yep, another VP in Asia, that's legit. Do you have a scoring card? Reagan bombs Libya, so just 2 ops. Cooing Nicaragua doesn't do anything for country count and presence, so we are snagging our 9 VP now. Yep. I suppose next up is Aldriching away their ABM treaty. Can't quite get to 20 this turn, sadly. Space Soviets, if we succeed, Event Reformer, but not quite going to make it to Flavortown. I think we use Yasuri for ops after overprotecting North and South Korea. But we don't need to worry about doing that before taking ABM out of their hands. Colonial Rearguards is just shoring up what's already yours. Let's Aldrich. Ah, they've got War Games. Okay, so we ditched ABM. Oh, I should have paid more attention. They had Middle East scoring. They had War Games. Did they have Iranian hostage crisis or something like that? Oh well, we'll find out. I didn't realise that when you've played it you can't see it. So we can event and repair with the Reformer, which is frustrating but workable. Alright, we'll give them the China card back and make them use the China card again. Let's say our 6. So they'll now discard Middle East scoring for 0. And we space Cal. Because Formosa is too perilous. No. That's worth 1 VP. God damn it, Roscosmos! What are you doing to me? You know that those points are clutch. And you have betrayed me. Muslim Rev, but no OPEC, sadly. I think we definitely quagmire here. Muslim Rev and OPEC would have been sweet. But this is all a turn late. Lads. So, I guess we want a coup. Yeah. So, yeah. Good enough. We give up VP. If they don't get out the trap, we have a chance to take Paraguay and Argentina. What did you discard? Laddock. Okay. We don't want to use North Sea oil. We want to keep OPEC alive. We want to get off to space. They need to realign or play into Argentina. So I guess we're going to space North Sea oil here. Alright. 4th time's the charm. Probably should have seen overprotecting Zaire as a priority as well, mind, which I didn't do. We're also going to have a crack at India. Terrorism for ops? Interesting. Okay. So we use Cambridge 5 to cover Zaire and Zimbabwe. Get ready for a coup war there. But we've got quite a few cards which we're fairly relaxed about counter-coupping with. I'd rather use Indo-Pakistani War for the VP, but I can live with it. Oh boy. South America is nasty. Whew. Truman. Did some work. But Marine barracks bombing on Cameroon can also do work. Real nice. So Italy, West Germany, and Greece. Giving us another VP. Skating onto the thin ice. Alright, we're going to use Formosa Revolution to counter-coup. It's good enough, because we've got Indo-Pakistani War. We're now banking on Indo-Pakistani War. That's a shame. Oh, go straight for Taiwan. Okay. India, please. Please be good. Oh. Youch. Okay, AR7, we will blow up the Middle East. And hope for very sympathetic cards in turn 10. I mean, that might not have been best, but I haven't had a 16 influence Muslim revolution before. So I kind of wanted to do it. I want to watch the world burn. Going for realigns? Didn't do as well in Cuba as you'd hoped. So 3 VP versus the end of the world. And OPEC. Oh my goodness. And I've got Asia and South America scoring. Oof. Oh man. What might stop it? Alliance for Progress is 4 VP. So Alliance for Progress, Africa scoring. Alliance for Progress and Africa scoring, the only thing that can stop me. And Africa scoring triggers after OPEC. So I have to headline OPEC. No Alliance for Progress. No Missile MV. Missile MV triggers after. No Alliance for Progress. No Alliance for Progress. And that's game. Ouch. Whew. Man, oh man. Okay, so looking over the stats though, 30 more ops, much better coup average. Oh well, we got there. It was hard work. Oh well, thanks for watching. That is a game I did not deserve to win, and I hope the comments reflect that. But thanks a lot. I will see you around the block for another one. Definitely got a game next week, and I'm trying to hook up another game on Saito and another one on Playdeck. So I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Comments very welcome, and I'll see you soon.